Everybody. Welcome. Man, it's been a while since I've done a live, huh? Well, you guys are seeing me for the first time. Welcome. This is JBO, and I know not Les Brown. Looks a little different, right? Yeah, I know. I get it. Les is going to be here shortly. He's wrapping up another quick meeting, but we're going to be having all three of them because this is an awesome book that they just launched. JB is part of Network of Influence. We've got her connected with Les to create this whole opportunity with some really awesome people. And today I want to give you guys a little introduction into what this project is and how you can get a free NFT by participating in what I'm about to share with you. I mean, believe this is going to be pretty awesome. For those that don't know what an NFT is, we'll tell you later. Okay, it's really awesome. Just get one and you'll figure it out. So JB, tell us, before Les gets in here, we'll bring him in. While we're waiting for him, go ahead and tell us a little introduction. What is the Ignite the Hunger in You about? Tell us about this book.
Well, thank you so much for having me, Manny. I love being a part of Network of Influence. I love just being around you. You're such a great influence and you inspire us. And thank you for connecting me with Les Brown. We've created this incredible book, this phenomenal book, this book that was really designed and created for the reader. It's filled with 35 amazing stories about people having this ignite moment, this awaken moment with Les Brown as part of the catalyst of that. So if you are loving Les Brown, you love his message and his mission, this is a book all about the things that Les Brown teaches, that awakening, that empowerment, that motivation, that hunger to ignite your life. And it's all about the stories that Les has shared with us, inspirational, and we now want to share with the reader. So it's a really powerful book.
Good stuff. And so give us some insights on some of these stories, right? I mean, I know a few of them. Like one of them, her entire family was murdered, and she talks on the topic of forgiveness of all topics. I mean, think about that. I mean, the type of forgiveness that you have to have at a level to be able to forgive, that type of action is strong. But give us some insights to some of these stories.
Yeah, really, one of the great things about Ignite Publishing and all of our books is we call it the rainbow of stories. So we have really tough stories like that author her family was all murdered and she did go through this experience of forgiveness. We've had authors who are sharing about wanting to take their own lives. We've had authors who have lost a child, authors who have been in, their house was burnt down into a 5-foot pile of rubbish, all kinds of different things that have happened to people. But it's really the human experience that we can all identify with, that perseverance, that dedication, that hero's journey, because we all have it. We all have that moment. And I tell people, you could be driving in a car and someone cut you off, and you have this moment where you get to decide, am I going to cut them off and be a villain and take revenge? Or am I going to be a hero and I'm going to go on my own journey and learn something from it? And so these stories are designed to help you, the reader, the listener, enjoy the lessons that these people have been through. They're just a little bit ahead of you, and they're pulling you forward with their lessons and their golden nuggets. And so they really, really speak around the globe, no matter what color you are, what gender you are, what your business is, what culture you're from. It's the human experience, and that speaks to everybody.
I love that. Now, here's exactly what I want each of you to do. So those of you watching right now, you're seeing this little thing scroll at the bottom, like text hungry to a certain number, and you have a chance to get coached by Les Brown and get an exclusive NFT. Let me explain to what I'm talking about, okay? So they just launched this book. It literally came out this week, and we've got a nice little promo. For only $2, you can get this book. I mean, everybody can put up $2, okay? I know I don't really do pitching from stage, but I think we can handle $2 today, okay? So $2 will get you in the running to be able to be coached by Les Brown. They're going to pick winners from this thing. All you have to do is text the word hungry. You'll get a link to be able to plug in this opportunity. And everybody that buys this book, okay, we've set aside 500 NFTs exclusively for purchasers of this book. So even if you don't win a chance to get coached by Les Brown, because not everybody can win, I get it, right? He's one awesome dude that can only do so many things. You all will receive that NFT. And if you don't know what an NFT is, it's a non-fungible token. It's just a way to kind of say, hey, I was there, or I'm part of that experience, or I'm part of that community. And this will be the very first NFT launch with the Les Brown name. So you're going to get NFT number 1. Think about that. NFT number 1. Les is going to drop a lot of different NFT projects. Trust me about this. The guy loves opportunity. But number 1, you guys all have a chance to get that for $2. That's crazy. All right. So I've set it up to where all you have to do is text this number right here, 714-369-8528, and it'll send you the instructions on how to do that. Where is Les at? He should be here by now. He's a little late. Where's he going?
Can I just tell your listeners and viewers a little bit more about that $2 investment? Because not only do you get a copy of the book.
Yeah, you do that, and I'm going to go bug Les and be like, hey.
Yeah, you go get him. You go get him. You go get him. So one of the amazing things that Les is a part of in conjunction with Ignite Publishing and myself is building legacy. And so what we decided to do was, how can we create legacy? How can we make it possible for kids who are underprivileged and don't have these opportunities? And so we are building a school in Cambodia called the Ignite Possibilities School of Hope. And so all the proceeds from our book are going towards this school. So the fun and exciting thing is $1 buys a brick. And so your $2 download will contribute to a brick to the school. So not only are you getting the great stories, getting the NFT, being number 1, being part of what we're doing, you're also being a part of a school being built to create literacy and empowerment for children abroad and in underprivileged areas. And so we are so proud of that opportunity because, hey, everybody needs and deserves to be ignited, and everyone has greatness in them, and possibilities are everywhere. And you and I both know that you got to have that triple win when it comes to doing business and partnering with people. How do we not just help ourselves and grow our advantages, but how do we help humanity? How do we uplift the next generation of people and build what we call legacy?
Oh, man, that's pretty awesome. I mean, think about that. You guys are going to be able to help build a resource center that's going to help change lives. That's pretty awesome. Most people are just like, yo, I'm pocketing that money. I need to recoup my investments. In reality, we've got the ability to serve more people. Funny thing is, it looks like Les has overlapped himself. The guy loves to serve. You give him 30 minutes and he'll take an hour and a half. So it looks like he's still live on LinkedIn. That's why he's not over here right now. So that could be a reason why he's not answering his phone. Usually he responds right back. So I'm like, okay.
Can I just share one cool thing about this school? So
sure.
It's really neat. And I think a lot of people would love this because it's growing business and it's growing partnerships. So Classroom of Hope is who we partnered with, who's building the school. They've partnered with a company in Finland that builds these bricks that are made out of recycled plastic. That company has partnered with, isn't that cool? They've partnered with the people who built Lego and who built IKEA to build the bricks. And so this incredible partnership has come together, where we're taking waste out of the landfills, building them into bricks. And what once took Classroom of Hope 3 to 6 months to build a school is now taking 6 days. And so we need 35,000 bricks to build a school. So your dollar, your donation, your download is going to help with those 35,000 bricks. And we are making a big impact because Les is spearheading that entire project by saying, you know what? We want more downloads. We want more bricks. We want more people enjoying. And so he is going to offer free mentoring for one lucky winner to be a part of his mentoring program. And that, I think, is phenomenal. $30,000 to $50,000, Les charges for one-on-one mentoring. So this is a big, big opportunity for somebody.
Oh, that's awesome. So give me an idea. The brick is how much now? I'm going to do some math.
It's $1 a brick. Yep. $1 a brick.
Mm-hmm. So every book that you buy is going to get you at least one brick and be able to now, think about it, 35,000 bricks, 35,000 downloads equates to be able to build this out. That's pretty awesome. Now, crazy, I only gave 500 NFTs. So very interesting that about 35,500 of you aren't going to be able to play along. But what's awesome is that my community gets in early, right? This book barely launched. We haven't done any mass media. There's no tour around yet. It's just, hey, let's bring it to the cool people first, Manny Lopez, and then tell them, hey, get into this. And I helped them kind of build out this little NFT for you guys. So you have a little it's called a proof of attendance protocol NFT. So it's basically like your Eventbrite ticket that you can hold in your public wallet that says, I was there. I got that. I was part of that transformation that happened. Lauren Taylor West asks, where can you donate? I think if you plug into there, they'll probably have some more details on that organization. So if you want to just donate directly to them, you can do so. And
Yeah,
I did all the steps and completed the form. Looks like Greg Goshorn's getting his NFT. Congratulations, Greg. You got your NFT for $2. Plus, you got a life transformational book. So that's pretty awesome. I'm really bummed. Les, man, where are you at, Les? Man, I told everyone he's going to be here, and he's probably still on LinkedIn again.
I wish I could share with you, and maybe I will. I don't know if you can. I'm going to give you a little video that Les and I recorded. You think you could play that?
I don't have the ability to do that.
Got it.
I don't see that.
I'm kind of bummed out that Les isn't here also, because Les says, you got to be hungry so much better than me. But I will tell you this, and maybe I'll take a moment. Pardon me for reaching. Dun, dun, dun. I just happen to have a copy of the book right here. La, 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 la. And so you're going to see Les Brown inside this book, plus all the other amazing authors who are part of this book, and they are sharing their story. Now, Manny, not a lot of people know this, but Les had an ignite moment while writing this book about finding his family, finding his birth parents that he had not known for 77 years. And so that was a real true ignite moment. And that's really propelled him to talk more about legacy. He found out about his mother, his birth grandmother, and they were also speakers. They were also a part of school, building a school, very, very much so a part of this project. And so you're right. Your listeners are getting something super exclusive where Les is making it possible for you to mentor with him one-on-one and be a part of his legacy mentoring program. So this is like unprecedented.
Right? I mean, that's some cool stuff. Now, walk me through how this whole book came to be. Like, what was the process behind it? Give us the community breakdown of how we kind of put all of these great minds together.
Well, the universe and the masters up there, and, the big masters at being move the chess pieces around to make powerful things work. And so years ago, I was having my own difficult time, my own struggle. And during one of the darkest days of my life, I heard Les Brown speaking on YouTube, and it really changed the trajectory of my thoughts. Now, I kept listening to him and listening to him and listening to him, and he became a mentor of mine that I really followed over the years. And he always talked about possibilities and empowerment and your greatness. And so I knew I wanted to work with him. And of course, I met somebody else who worked with you. I started working with you, and I mentioned to you that I wanted to work with Les, and you connected me with Les, and then I started working with Les. Now, the fascinating thing is when I was working with Les, he played that same video that I heard years ago, and it was my darkest day. And I suddenly got really emotional. I thought I was going to cry. And then I stopped myself and I thought, what are you crying about? Like, yes, that happened to you years ago, but look how far you've come. And today you get to work with Les Brown. And so the great thing about Ignite Moments is I thought that was my darkest day, but actually it was my awakening day. It was the day I got to hear Les Brown that set me on a new trajectory. And so that powerful change made me realize, you know what? I can't be the only person that's had an Ignite moment with Les Brown. And as soon as I started asking, people came from all over the world sharing their Ignite moments where Les Brown has inspired them to do something differently, to live their life in a new way. And so 35 authors decided they wanted to be brave enough to tell their stories and be a part of this book. And that grew into a coaching program, a speaking program, which turned into how can we make a bigger legacy, which turned into building the school. And so it is powerful when you decide to say yes to a project and yes to an opportunity, how it grows into something that changes lives.
Awesome. How funny is people are messaging me right now. I can't find Manny Lopez 888 to watch the Zoom. They're messaging me on Messenger. Click on my profile, girl. I love technology. It's too funny. So looking at how you've kind of built all this together, you're tying in different stories. You find people that have had these Ignite moments in their life. Give me an example of one of these stories.
Well, there's quite a few, but many of you may know Glenn Lundy. He's quite a celebrity. Glenn Lundy tells about a story where he was ready to end his life. He was ready to pack it in. He was homeless. He was living out of his car. He had been in some trouble, and he talks about how he turned his life around. And those of you who don't know him, Glenn Lundy has been in Forbes. He runs one of the largest clubhouses there is. He's a huge celebrity. He was doing some work with Grant Cardone. I mean, here's somebody who bravely told their story about how they went from homeless to, now making a big difference in people's lives. But we also have other stories. We have one of the authors who shared about her being in church and just realizing that as she was like thinking about all the time that she was spending in church, she just really wasn't living her life to her greatest capacity. And what she realized is God creates these rooms filled with presents. And all we have to do is be brave enough to open the door and unwrap the presents and see the gifts of life and live our life under that opportunity. And so the stories are the gamut from people who have been, have lost somebody, had a death in the family, have been in divorce. And we also have a great story about one of our authors who wrote the exam 17 times to get her degree. Wow. And she kept writing it and kept writing it and kept writing it. 17 times she failed and she kept at it. And now she, has a multi-million-dollar company, and she talks about tenacity and perseverance and never giving up. So these stories are designed for you, the listener, for you, the reader, to really find that golden nugget that says, you know what, I can do it. They did it. I can get there. And every story ends with an action step that you can do to get there, to go after your dream. And I want to say, go after it, baby, because it's yours.
I love it, man. That's the kind of energy you need with this, right? I mean, you got to have the will to say, I don't care how many times I fall down, I'm going to get back up. On average, there was an investor I talked to a couple of years ago that broke down the numbers. He had made over 2,000 different investments into companies and ideas and opportunities. And he ran the numbers. He was a very analytical person and found that on average, every 26 investments that he made actually won. 25 of those could have literally lost every single penny, but that 26 that he hit paid for all of the other 25 losses. So a lot of people out there, that entrepreneurs, people going out there trying to build their own dream, they give up after that first or second failure, the third failure, not realizing it's that continuous getting back up and saying, I'm going to find a way to win. Those are the people that actually do. And, with this type of book, you're going to be able to see these types of stories again and again and again with people that you could actually relate to, right? I mean, you got a Les Brown who's like way up there in the echelons of legacy, but you got real stories of real people that are right there next to them saying, this is my Ignite moment. This is how I did it. This is what I would recommend you do. Here's your action step to go out there and do the same. So very, very powerful in that regard. And with this whole concept, what was the ultimate goal? What was the vision that you had? Because you've been wanting to put together a book with Les Brown for many, many years, and you've got that opportunity. You jumped on the opportunity, and you just knocked it out of the park. What do you see this project doing in the next couple of years?
Well, thank you for asking. I mean, along with this book, we put a summit together. So your listeners are welcome to join our summit. It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this week, 9th, 10th, and 11th. It's a free summit that we put on. And so I really have stepped into that part of my life where it is about legacy. How can we give more than we want to get? How can we create an impact for others? Because it's a ripple effect. If I help you and help somebody else and help my authors, I mean, Manny, we've done 700 authors through our platform. If every one of those authors are having a ripple effect with the people in their circle, and those people are ripple affecting those people, we can make a difference. We can turn humanity in the direction of where it needs to go, where there is no ambition shaming, there is no competition, there is enough for everyone. We want everyone to succeed. Success is a muscle. You just talked about it. It's a muscle you have to work over and over again. And you ultimately are going to be knocked down. You ultimately are going to be hit with obstacles and those sorts of things. And so what we want to do with Ignite the Hunger in You is show everyone that if you have a dream, if you have a desire, you just have to start one foot in front of the other to go after it, because it will unfold. And undoubtedly, I'll tell you this, my husband, he doesn't know how to ski. He moved to Canada to be with me, and he never learned how to ski. And so this winter, I was like, look, we need to get you skiing. And I said, what's your fear? And he said, well, I'm afraid I'll fall down. I'm afraid people will laugh at me, and I'm afraid I'll wipe out. And I said, well, guess what? I'm just going to tell you all those things are going to happen. You are going to fall down. You are going to wipe out, and people will probably laugh at you. And so what? And so you have to go through those things to learn how to ski. And success, and you entrepreneurs, it's no different. You have to fall down. People are going to laugh at you. You have to wipe out. You have to make mistakes, because that's the muscle that you need to exercise to learn to feel and understand where it is you need to get to. And so this book is designed to help you start exercising that muscle in a way with people that want to support you, people that want to see you succeed, like Manny and us and Les and all the other authors. We want you to succeed because we've taken the time to exercise that muscle. And we see if we're all succeeding, then if I'm not afraid, if I'm succeeding, then I'm not going to compete with you to succeed, because I'm succeeding in my arena. And if someone else is succeeding and everyone is doing what they love, then we don't have to compete with each other. We can just be great at what we're great at. I was listening to the universe one day. God said to me, be great at being great. And I was like, you know what? That's so simple. Like, just be great at being you. And so that's what this book is all about.
Hey, an increase of just 1% a day would be a 365 or 366% increase over a year's time. Very, very powerful. And the fact of rolling with the flow, I mean, obviously, as you can see, those have been invited via text and, saw the reminder, and you saw Les's face. We're not seeing Les. I get that. I totally understand. A little bit lighter complexion, a little bit lighter hair. I totally understand. But that's what the roll with the flow. Les loves to serve. I believe someone can double check. Is he still on that LinkedIn Live? Is he still on that one? Let us know. I've texted him. I've gotten no response. I should have confirmed beforehand.
I know.
But at the end of the day, sometimes we do a little bit of double booking.
I know. And I want to apologize too, because the book has launched this week and the summit is tomorrow. And so I have Les on all kinds of different things. He's been sharing and connecting with people on all different streams. And so
he missed mine. How sad. He's only been like on 15 of them already. So I was like, maybe Manny now.
Yeah, but we haven't shared this. Hey, this is new. It doesn't matter where you go, where you are on the planet. It doesn't matter how many things you've heard of. You have never heard this, what Manny is offering with Les Brown. This is brand new.
This is very new. This is very new.
Yeah.
Let me give you guys a rundown. If you're just tuning into the live, you see a little thing scrolling there. It says text hungry to 714-369-8528. What's going to happen? Well, here's what happens. You get the ability to get this book, this brand new book, Ignite the Hunger in You, with Les Brown and 30 plus more authors. That $2, right? That money is going to go towards building a education resource center. 2, you're going to get entered to win one-on-one coaching with Les Brown. So all you have to do is purchase this book for $2. You're entered in to win. And as an exclusive for my community, the first 500 that go ahead and follow this process are also going to receive their very own Les Brown NFT, the very first one with the connection with Les Brown. So very, very exciting. And all you have to do is get the book. So you're guaranteed, if you're part of the first 500, to get that NFT. Even if you don't win a chance to hang out with Les, because only one winner is getting that one. And, they're going for like 35,000 downloads of this. So it can be pretty crazy. Already done. Stop. It's like, stop. Nobody else entered. I get it.
Hey, I want to offer one more special gift to all of your listeners, because you guys have been so great. Les and I are doing legacy mentoring, and it's an incredible weekly mentoring that we do each and every month. And we bring in legacy leaders and we really share on legacy. Now, it's a $700 a month mentoring program. I will gift all of your people who sign up VIP access as my guest to that mentoring for showing up and missing Les today. I will gift all of them. So reach out to Manny, get the NFT, awesome. Sign up, get the book, and I will invite you as our free gift to our legacy mentoring. It's a $700 a month mentoring program with Les and other legacy leaders. And as my gift to you guys, for my apologies that Les isn't here. If you don't know me, I'm the publisher of Ignite Publishing. I have helping authors transform their stories. I'm the co-author with Les on this book, and that's why I'm here, because the whole process of this $1.99 is to build the school. And I'm speaking on Les's behalf. We want to create that hunger in you and ignite your life. So join us, and I'll make sure they get to the mastermind.
Awesome. That is great, great stuff. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, guys. All you have to do is text in the keyword hungry. You're going to then get a link that will take you right into all the details on the contest. You're not going to see anything on the NFT there, okay? So what you'll do is once you submit that, you'll get on that list. They're going to send it to me, and I'm going to get you guys all of your own unique links. Everyone's getting their own link to redeem their NFT. And if you're familiar with NFTs, it's a non-fungible token. It's basically like a little badge that you're going to earn that says, I was part of this experience. I was part of this first ever NFT launch that we're doing in a drop with Les Brown. So really awesome stuff. And I hope you guys are excited because there's going to be some really fun things happening in the next few months with a lot of these fun projects that we're doing. So super excited to have you here, JB. Thanks for coming in, explaining the details on this book. Go get a copy. I'm going to get a copy myself, and let's have fun, superstars. We'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you.
Thanks. Big hugs to you guys.
Bye-bye. All right, superstars, that was fun. So I'll see you guys soon. This is the first live I've done in months. It's been a while since I've been on a live stream. So thank you guys. Oh, just tuning in. What do I need to do? Hey, this happens, man. This happens. No worries. All you have to do, look here, scrolling at the bottom here, it says text hungry to this number right here, 714-369-8528. You're going to get a link to be able to purchase this new book for only $2, which is going to go to actually building out a whole like resource center using recycled bricks. Every $1 equals 1 brick. They need 35,000 of these bricks to build out this resource center. And they partnered up with some really cool people. So really awesome stuff. I love projects like this where we can give back, we can create opportunities for others. And with my community of servant leaders, I think we can make a good dent in this, my friends. All you got to do is go buy the book. Literally $2. Just text this word hungry, or it's over there. It's going to be coming up this way, but text this number, 714-369-8528, just the word hungry, and you'll get the instructions how to do it. Everybody that goes to buy this book, the first 500 that do, because they're part of my community, hello, you're going to get a free Les Brown NFT. NFT, my friends, this is going to be huge. You don't even know. For those who don't even know about NFTs, it's going to get ridiculous. Think about it. Everybody's going to be tokenizing their business in the coming years. You'll start hearing this. We've tokenized our business. We've tokenized our services. We've tokenized our brand. And what does that mean? Well, here's what it means. It means they're giving you access to transferable assets. Okay, let me give an example. You get this NFT from Les Brown. Okay, this is the first ever NFT Les Brown's releasing for this experience. You then have this NFT in your wallet on Ethereum, whatever blockchain, right? If you guys understand that. And then from there, if you want, you could transfer the NFT. You could sell the NFT. You could keep it in your wallet as a nice badge and remembrance that you were there during that experience. It's now an asset that you can publicly display or transfer to other people. I don't know if you can, I guess you could transfer, but why would you transfer your attendance thing? This type of NFT is a little different. This was like, I was at this experience. So I would keep this one as a badge because you're not going to want to sell it. Trust me, you don't want to sell this one. All right. So hopefully you guys got a good rundown of that. Thank you for all your love. Look at this, all this love from people. You guys are awesome. Finally got on. Thank you for coming in. Heller, there you go. Thank you for all the love, people. So yes, just text in the keyword. If you have any questions, let me know. Even if you're watching this on replay, you can do the same. It'll be 500 people that go through this specific process. So I'm not telling anybody and everybody about it, just everybody on Facebook. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys on another live stream, maybe very soon. We'll find out. We'll see you guys later. Always remember, you are too blessed to be stressed. Deuces.